Much. With no visible results. Listen, Dorian, do you want me to put that with the rest of the bill? No. No, I think I'll take care of this one myself. But you can make out the check for any other bill. Oh, Dorian, I'm not very good at that sort of thing. Karen, that doesn't really take very much talent. Now, I'm going to go upstairs and get dressed. When Dr. Vernon comes, would you please serve him some coffee? Serve Dr. Vernon some coffee. Write out the checks. Tote that bail. It's that bar. Who the hell does she think she is, anyway? Morning. Hey, what are you doing here, sweetie? Well, what kind of a welcome is that? I came by here to see if I can help you out with the book. Tony. Still upstairs, I think. You sleep late or something? Well, the girl ran around town last night. What do you expect? Listen, would you take this as long as you hear and compare it against the NCC lecture? Yeah, I just want to get something straight. We weren't gallivanting around last night. We went to a classical concert, and I was home before midnight. How was it? Oh, it was just divine. The orchestra played Brahms. Who won? Oh, Wanda, that was a joke about worthy of Vinnie. That thing? Yes, it was that bad. Well, you think that Tony's up and around, or what? I don't know, honey. You gotta remember, folks our age need a lot more sleep than folks your age. But Tony is not that much older than I am, Wanda. He is older, honey. Boy, I felt older yesterday, parading around in front of those casting people and the film people. Commercial, Wanda, I forgot all about it. How did it go? I don't know. They didn't say anything to me. They just gonna walk around, and they gave me script to read. Oh, and wow! And then they said I could go home and they'd be in touch with me. Oh, I see. Don't call us, we'll call you, yeah, right? Something like that. Boy, am I glad I didn't tell Vinnie. Ooh, you make a fuss. You don't tell him. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi! I just made some coffee. It's fresh over there.
Wanda?
Yeah?
When are you gonna learn?
What kind of question is that? Whatever it is, just simmer down. I'll get you some coffee.
No, wait a minute. Don't change the subject. When are you going to learn not to keep secrets from me?
I think I'll leave you guys alone. Yes, thanks, Sam. Hey, I got no idea what you're talking about.
Women's lib. That is what caused this whole thing.
Oh, that. Well, I can explain that. I mean, if you have
know?
Of course I do. How'd you find out?
From Cathy? I dropped by Anna's this morning. She was there.
I didn't talk to Cathy.
But Larry told you, right?
Larry knows too.
What are you talking about? For Pete thinks it's his wife, ain't it?
Karen?
Hey, does he have another wife? Look, what are we talking about?
I don't know, but I don't think that it's Karen. What's happening?
Come on. Don't make out like you didn't know.
Don't play this game with me again. I want you to tell me straight out.
She's moved into Landfair with Dorian. How do you like that?
Oh, wow. But Larry is really sore.
You better believe he is.
What has this got to do with women's lib?
But don't you understand?
No.
Dorian is probably the one that convinced Karen to move out from Larry. And she's probably filling her right now, sitting up there, filling her with all that garbage about how terrible it is to be a housewife. You know what I'm
Hey, wait a minute. Garbage? That is not what the women's movement is talking about.
How do you know? My God, at least you're not mixed up with them. We gotta find a way to stop it before it's too late. There probably is. You know, Dorian and Karen have been friends for a long time, and she's probably preaching to her, you know, all of that women's equal rights.
All right, wait a minute. Hold. We're not going to stop anything. The only person going to stop anything is Larry. Now you be quiet, and I will get you some coffee. Hello?
Morning, Brian. How's it going?
All right.
It's Tony.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Let me speak to your mother, please.
She's not here.
She's left for work already?
That's right. Hey, listen, I hear the score going straight to work?
Yes. Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I just wondered, are we all going to have dinner tonight together?
Absolutely. That's what I had planned.
Great, that's what I like. Okay, have a nice day, Mom.
Yeah. You too, sweetheart.
See you later. Okay, bye, Mom. Bye.
Brian, why did you lie to Tony just now?
That wasn't Tony. That was a wrong number.
Now, don't you lie to me, too. Because I picked up the phone and it rang on the extension upstairs. And I heard you tell Tony that your mother had already left for the office.
Well, I thought she did. Honest, I thought she went out the back way to get the car.
And then when she left just now, you still hadn't told her Tony called.
Well, then why didn't you tell her?
Because I was hoping that you would straighten this out.
Hey, that's my bus. I've got to go.
Now, just a minute. Don't worry about the school bus. I'll drive you to school.
That's all right. You don't have to do that.
Oh, yes, I do. Because we have to get one thing straightened out here. Now, I don't like it when Tony calls your mother any more than you do. But lying to him and lying to her accomplishes nothing.
Are you going to tell her what I did?
No, I'm not. Because I think you should.
I can't. But from now on, I promise I'll tell the truth. Please don't tell her. All right? All right, Vinnie, now when you go out of here... Wait, when you go out of here, you go out, you go down the driveway, you turn right, you go into town, you don't turn left, and go up to the landfill. You got that straight? You got it?
Oh, fine. Now I can't even open up my mouth, huh?
You can talk to me, honey. Let off as much steam as you want to.
It don't do no good talking to you about them.
It don't do no harm either. Come on, Vinnie. Hurry up. Hurry up. Bye, Vinnie. You want me to wear your hat?
Bye, Sam.
Hurry up.
All right.
All right. Good morning.
Morning, Wanda.
Good morning, Tony. Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, I would.
I went upstairs to check the files if you want me to be Here you go, boss.
You?
Can I thank you for last night?
Yeah, I think you did.
Well, I'm going to thank you again because I had a wonderful time. I really did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, what's the matter? You feeling okay or what? Hey, honey, would you bring up those invoices on the table, please?
Yeah, I'm fine, Sam. Look, why don't you go up and help Wanda?
I'm coming, Wanda.
It was a little after 9, I think.
I called you exactly at 9 o'clock.
I remember now. The phone rang and Brian answered it and I asked him who it was. And he said it was the wrong number.
God, we can't let this thing go on.
You're right. You're right, and I will speak to him the first chance I get.
No, let's do it together. But before that, let's settle this thing among ourselves.
Ourselves?
Yeah. What I'd like you to do is come over here at 1 o'clock, and I will call Kendall and get him here, too. We're going to have to settle this thing right now, today.
That'll be Dr. Vernon. I'll go let him in and then I'll do the rest of this in the library or something.
Morning, Dorian.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by.
You seem very concerned on the phone.
I am. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know how familiar you are with the operations of the Compton Clinic.
Compton.
Yes, that's where my sister Melinda is a patient. I believe I told you that before.
Oh, yes. Ramsey Overton is chief of staff there.
Do you know him?
Yes. We worked together a couple of years ago on a committee looking into conditions in mental state hospitals.
Well, the first one that you should have investigated was Compton. I have never been so upset as I was the other day when I went up there to see Melinda.
What's the problem?
Problem is your distinguished colleague himself.
Overton?
Would you believe that he refused to let me see her? After I had driven all the way up there. Because he had called me and said that she was making such wonderful progress. In fact, they were thinking about releasing her.
Did he give you a reason?
Yes, it was some silly nonsense about her not wanting to see me.
Oh, well, then if I were in his place, I'd have done the same thing.
Well, you don't understand. She doesn't know what she wants. She's a mental patient. Her needs and wishes vary from day to day. It depends on who she's talking to.
Dorian, look, what exactly do you want me to do about this?
You must talk to Dr. Overton and explain to him that he's not dealing with just some hysterical relative.
I'm sure he understands that already.
Then why didn't he accede to my wishes? I am, after all, a physician.
Which means absolutely nothing under the circumstances, Dorian. Surely you must understand that.
No, I'm sorry I don't. And as a matter of fact, if Dr. Overton doesn't see it my way, then I'm going to cut Melinda off without a cent. She'll have to leave, and there will be absolutely nothing that he or she can do about it.
And then what will happen to her?
I'll bring Melinda home with me, and then you can treat her.
Dorian, you talk about Melinda as though she were your chattel.
I beg your pardon.
You don't own her. Surely her wishes mean something.
Well, are you telling me that you're not going to do anything to help me?
I am helping you now if you'll only listen. Don't do anything for the moment. Think about the whole situation. We'll talk about it at our next session. All right?
Well, please,
I'll see you next Tuesday at 10. Goodbye.
Dorian Lord calling. Fingers crossed. Oh no. You mean we're gonna have to go back and check all those figures? I'm afraid we're gonna have to. All right.
Okay, lunchtime.
I think we better keep going. We just found a little discrepancy here in the ledger, so we gotta keep going until we get it straightened.
No, I said lunch. Not gonna have anybody working for me on an empty stomach. Now, you guys can take all the time you want. after lunch. And look, it's on me.
Oh, come on, don't you have to do this?
I want to do it, but only to get out of here now. Now, come on.
All right, well, get rid of it. Throw it out and I'm going to make the most of it. Breathing cold. Okay.
Have a good time.
Right. Karen, I'm glad I ran into you. I've been wanting to talk to you. Cathy, I really haven't got much time. I just stopped off at the house to get some clothes. And, if you hadn't come by at that moment, I probably would have been gone. But I won't take up much of your time. Karen, do you know what you're doing? What am I doing? Moving in with Dorian. No, I'm not moving in with Dorian. I'm going to be her house guest for a few days. She was nice enough to invite me there and get me out of that motel. Yes, well, whatever. I think you ought to know that everyone is quite upset about it. Everyone? Meaning who? Karen, your family. Well, if you mean the Craigs and the Woleks, that's going to require some definition. Do you have any other family? Did they appoint you their spokesman, Cathy? Because if they did, I'd be delighted if you'd give them a message from me. Tell them that I'm just fine. Not to worry about me and that I can take care of myself. And I should hope that they'd be very happy that I am not sitting staring at some four walls in some seedy motel room. Now, did you get all that? I hope so, because I have to do some errands for Dorian. She's been very nice to me, and I feel obligated.